Hi everybody. You would not believe what I have gone through trying to get this video out for you. I had this uploaded last Thursday when it was supposed to be up, and it was my birthday. I had it scheduled. I was very excited, and then I was informed that my video was no longer posted. So once I figured out what was going on with that, I tried to fix it, and it was still rejecting it. So I had to re-record the whole video. It wouldn't just let me edit out. A phone rang, and so a ringtone played, and it tried to do a copyright thing. That was a mess. And then I tried to upload it today, after I got everything all fixed and figured out. And then it still just was not loading for whatever reason, and then when I got that fixed, my phone crashed. So I was out, I was doing so many chores. I'm tearing down the greenhouse that we had for starting seeds and things. We're going to do something else with that space, and we're moving the greenhouse, so I was doing that. And I had rabbits in this video because we were going to be talking about A for agouti, and I have an agouti rabbit. I was hoping to have all of them in there, but as you can see behind me and the lighting, it is starting to get dark now, and the rabbits are currently in a transition right now. They are going from their temporary housing into the next stage of their housing because their temporary housing is leaving. So I do not have rabbits available right now. They're going through a lot of stress with the move currently outside. So third time is a charm. So as we learned in our first video, agouti is very dominant, and it is represented by the capital A, lowercase a-t, and lowercase a for agouti, otter tan, and self. We've learned that last week. We've also started introductory to the tables and color definition and all of those things. And what we're going to be focusing on today is just specifically agouti. And then we will start breaking down over the next few weeks. You're also getting another video this week because we had so many issues with last week's video. You'll end up getting two this week. A series genes, and I did make a little note so I would not forget to tell you what I want to tell you, but A series genes do not change tint or like the color hue. All they control is the pattern, the color arrangement of pattern for the pigmentation. Examples, as a reminder, of the dominant letter A for agouti. You could have an example of chestnut. That would be a good example. An example of otter tan. That would be just your literal black tan rabbits, black otter rex, things like that. And then say chocolate or black or lilac would be your recessive lowercase a agouti self. In agouti, those dark hairs that you see, and I will pop up a picture again of the agouti rabbit here, and in next week's video I will be showing the rabbits, and you'll be able to see those as well. Again, I just can't show them right now because they're currently in the middle of a move before I realized that I would have to re-record the video again. The dark hairs that you will see is called ticking. That's what that is called. And it is dispersed throughout the lighter colors of the coat on an agouti rabbit. The base is going to be that dark, and as you roll up, that's what's going to give you your rings. You're going to have that dark base, the yellow, and it's going to just fade out and change on your pigment on each individual hair fiber. There are non-extension agoutis. We are not going to hit it hard today. We're going to keep it light, but those would be your creams and your oranges. they are not going to have a dark undercoat at all on those. Genetically, since A is more dominant, it is more likely that you would get that. Now, if you have a rabbit that is an agouti rabbit and you breed it with a self, you're going to be able to look at your square and be like, oh yes, this is what I'm going to get. Because agouti is going to be your dominant A and your self is going to be your recessive. So the odds of your litter being self are low. For your dominant A, just a agouti rabbit, you would be able to tell this because on the tip of their ears, you're going to see that black ticking, that dark ticking. You're going to notice white on the inner ear, around the mouth, the nostrils, on the inside of the thighs, on the underside of the tail, the belly. That's how you're going to be able to tell that you're looking at an agouti rabbit. As well as if you brush the fur forward, you will see the rings that we talked about previously. Now, as for AT in agouti, the top of an AT, an otter tan, is going to be self. That's going to present as those blacks, chocolates, lilacs, and on the underneath is going to be light, like the agouti. They do not have that dark hair ticking on a tan otter. It'll be your otters, your sables, your sable martins, your actual tan rabbit, which I'll pop a picture up here. They're beautiful. And tan otter cannot hide agouti, but it can hide self. Now, as far as the recessive self, AA, that's going to mean two different things. When you're talking about show rabbits, that's going to present as one color. Black, chocolate, lilac, things like that. In reference to genetics, self is different. In genetics, your tort, Siamese sable, who am I forgetting? Your sable points, smoke pearls, those are all for the actual recognized varieties. They're all going to be considered self genetic wise. They will have some shading, but they will never be agouti or tan. So the next video will be focusing on B and C because the black brown is not going to take as much time to hone in on, and C will take a little bit longer. We're going to combine those together because I would like to spend next week really honing in and focusing on E for the extension of color, so we can discuss about the brokens, the probabilities of those, how that's going to work, how they show, how they'll pelt, and kind of brush up on some other things with that. So I just wanted to do a few short videos here to go over the three specifics, A, B, C, and then we can dive into things that are a little bit more complicated. And so I just wanted to brush through these and then focus on some of the heavier stuff. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. There's a lot of stuff coming, and hopefully we can stop having chaos. I've been having so many issues with getting my videos to upload, but I think that I finally have gotten things worked out. I will not be pre-scheduling anything that I'm not uploading because that did not work out well, and I'm sorry that this had to end up being a little bit impromptu, but the next video will not only have the rabbits in it, but we'll probably be outside talking to them and the update on what's going to be happening to them because they will be all moved. I do have a broken rabbit, so I can show that. I do have a self rabbit, so I can show that. I have an agouti rabbit. I have a white Vienna. I do have some cross rabbits. I have also a couple of otter rabbits. So lots of things to look at. Lots of little show and tell style there. And everybody will be getting some grooming here pretty soon. We'll be trimming nails, brushing, and doing some health checks. And so I will be throwing some videos at you about those things in case you might not be familiar with how that works. I am excited to show that to you guys. So thanks for sticking around and have a great day.